Have you ever sat at your desk, staring at a pile of work, knowing exactly what you need to do, but instead you find yourself scrolling through social media or suddenly feeling the urge to clean your room? You know the deadline is approaching. You know it's important, but somehow you still don't start. You're not alone. And this isn't about being lazy or lacking willpower. There's something deeper going on. Something quietly pulling the strings behind your decisions. Our brain is driven by two forces: the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain. Our brain loves things that feel good right away: delicious food, cozy naps, Netflix, video games, endless scrolling. All of these activities trigger a release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical. That's why we're naturally drawn to them. On the flip side, the brain hates pain. Not just physical pain, but emotional pain too. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being appreciated after working hard. So when faced with a choice between hard work and a comfortable distraction, your brain takes the easy road. Not because you don't want success, but because your brain craves short-term comfort. That's the root of procrastination. Important tasks feel heavy. They trigger discomfort, and your brain wants to run, so you end up choosing something quick and easy, watching YouTube, cleaning your desk, or literally anything else that gives you a small hit of relief. But the pain of the task doesn't go away. It just gets delayed. As the deadline gets closer, the anxiety builds, until the pressure becomes unbearable and you're forced to act, stressfully, last minute, and the cycle repeats. But here's the good news. You can break the cycle. You can rewire your brain. If you can make hard work feel more rewarding and make procrastination feel more painful, you'll naturally become more productive. How? Set your own deadlines before the real ones hit. Ask a friend to hold you accountable. Imagine the consequences if you keep delaying. Trigger the pain early so you can act sooner. Have you ever felt like something is always holding you back from success? Like no matter how hard you try, something always goes wrong? Maybe the issue isn't out there. Maybe it's in here. A failure from the past. A voice that keeps saying, "You're not good enough." An old story you've been telling yourself for years. Maybe someone told you that you'd never succeed, and you started believing it. Maybe you failed once and decided, "I'm just not cut out for this." Maybe you were hurt before, and now you don't trust easily. But here's the truth. Your past is not your identity. It's just something you've been carrying, like holding a glass of water. It's light for a minute, but if you hold it for hours, your arm will ache. The longer you hold on, the heavier it gets. The same goes for your old wounds, doubts, and negative beliefs. If they're no longer helping you, it's time to let go. Procrastination isn't just about putting off work. Sometimes we delay truly living. I'll start that business later. I'll get healthy. Someday. I'll tell my parents I love them when the time is right. But someday often turns into never. Years pass, and suddenly you realize time waits for no one. Studies of people in their later years show this clearly. Their biggest regrets aren't about what they did, but what they didn't do. The dreams they didn't chase, the chances they didn't take, the time they didn't spend with people who mattered. So if you feel like life is on pause, ask yourself, what am I waiting for? What happens if I keep waiting another 5 years? What will I regret if I don't start now? Because at the end of the day, we all have to choose between two kinds of pain: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline means waking up early, working hard, learning new skills. It's uncomfortable at first, but it gets easier, and the rewards are real. The pain of regret, that's the pain of lost health, lost time, lost opportunity. It comes later, and it cuts deeper. As Jim Rohn once said, we must all suffer one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces, while regret weighs tons. So the next time you feel like putting something off, remember, you're choosing which pain you want to carry. And if you're tired of repeating the same habits, it's time to break the cycle. Here's how. 1. Recognize your pattern. When do you procrastinate? What triggers it? How do you feel afterward? Awareness is the first step. 2. Use pain to your advantage. Imagine the worst-case scenario if you keep delaying. Let that fear drive you forward. 3. Start small. Don't aim to climb the whole mountain. Just take the first step. Write one paragraph. Watch one learning video. Take a 5-minute walk. 4. Make it fun. Play your favorite music while working. Reward yourself after completing a task. Turn hard things into enjoyable ones. Remember, procrastination is not a curse. It's just a habit. And every habit can be changed, starting with one simple choice. So, are you going to start now, or are you going to delay it one more time?